On October 9, 2020, a dark, desolate highway stretching across the Texas-Oklahoma border was fractured by the sudden, blinding flash of red and blue police lights. Inside the pulled-over vehicle sat 27-year-old Taylor Parker, drenched in blood, screaming frantically to the state trooper that she had just spontaneously given birth on the roadside. Ambulances rushed Taylor and the newborn to a nearby Oklahoma hospital, but the chaotic scene turned freezing cold the moment emergency room doctors examined the infant and realized something was deeply wrong. The physical signs didn't add up, and a quick review of medical files exposed a devastating truth. Taylor Parker had undergone a full hysterectomy years prior, making a biological pregnancy physically impossible. This meant that for 10 long months, the entire town of New Boston, Texas, had been witnessing a massive illusion, engineered by Taylor fastening a realistic silicone belly to her frame every single morning. Alone at her laptop, she had spent hours meticulously photoshopping ultrasound scans, fabricating fetal heartbeat charts, and forging medical documents to keep the narrative alive. She threw a lavish, pink-themed gender reveal party where friends cheered and family cried, completely cementing the community's buy-in. No one believed the deception more than her boyfriend, Wade, who spent his weekends building a crib and painting a nursery for a baby girl he truly believed was his. But as her self-imposed October due date loomed closer, Taylor's digital footprint took a dark, sinister turn, revealing horrifying Google searches on how to fake a birth and how to extract an unborn child. She began aggressively hunting through local Facebook groups until she found the profile of 21-year-old Reagan Hancock, a kind, unsuspecting mother who was genuinely, heavily pregnant. Taylor used social media as a Trojan horse, messaging Reagan to offer free baby clothes and pretending to be a supportive pregnant friend just to lower her guard. She even attended Reagan's baby shower, sitting quietly in the corner, secretly observing the home's layout and exits. On the calendar, October 9th was circled in red, the exact day Taylor had falsely promised Wade she would be medically induced, leaving her completely out of time. On the evening of October 8th, Taylor packed a dark duffel bag with zip ties, a tracking device, and a sharp medical scalpel. The very next morning, she sat behind her steering wheel outside the Hancock residence, waiting in dead silence until she watched Reagan's husband drive away to work. At exactly 8:40 a.m., Reagan answered a knock at her front door, greeted by a smiling Taylor holding a gift bag and hiding a weapon. What followed inside that living room was an act of pure terror, leaving a chaotic trail of desperate defensive struggles that crime scene investigators would later tag in deep red. Armed with the scalpel, Taylor committed an unthinkable crime, brutally taking Reagan's life before performing a crude, amateur extraction to steal the baby from her womb. Minutes later, neighborhood security cameras captured Taylor's car speeding away from the house, carrying a tightly wrapped blanket in the passenger seat. Once across the state line, she pulled over to dial emergency services, staging a breathless, Oscar-worthy performance of a mother in a medical crisis. But the police response was immediate, and highway dashcam footage captured the exact moment state troopers pinned Taylor to the asphalt as her lie shattered. Back in New Boston, Reagan's mother walked into the home to check on her daughter, unleashing an agonizing emergency services call that would forever haunt local dispatchers. At the trauma center, hospital monitors flatlined. Despite the frantic, heroic efforts of the medical staff, the stolen infant named Braxlin could not be saved. By nightfall, Taylor Parker sat completely silent in a gray jumpsuit beneath the harsh, buzzing fluorescent lights of the police interrogation room. When detectives executed a search warrant at Taylor's home, they unboxed the full, terrifying scope of her obsession, finding closets packed with hidden silicone bellies and forged birth plans. In the adjacent interrogation room, Wade sat with his face buried in his hands, completely shattered as detectives proved his entire life for the past year had been a calculated fiction. Taylor's official booking mugshot stripped away her polished, curated online persona, leaving a cold, detached expression for the world to see. 2 years later, prosecutors projected that dark digital footprint onto a massive courtroom screen, proving months of cold, calculated premeditation to a stunned jury. The emotional weight of the trial was suffocating, causing a key witness to physically break out in severe, stress-induced hives on the stand while detailing Taylor's deceptive manipulation. The jury didn't hesitate. In under an hour of deliberation, the foreman read the unanimous verdict: guilty of capital murder. During the final sentencing phase, the judge handed down the absolute maximum penalty under Texas law to ensure she would never walk free again. This is the Patrick L. O'Daniel unit in Gatesville, Texas, a single-story red brick complex that houses the state's female death row. Today, stripped of her freedom, her vanity, and her lies, Taylor Parker sits inside a 60-square-foot concrete cell for 23 hours a day, waiting for her execution date. Hundreds of miles away, the nursery Wade built stands in total darkness, a haunting, empty space left behind in the wake of a catastrophic obsession. It stands as a chilling reminder that some secrets are born in blood, and for more dark, uncovered truths, subscribe to Vanished Archives.